you get into Christianity, firstly, and apologetics, secondly?
Well, I was blessed to have great parents, and they showed me an example of the Christian faith from a very young age. And I had some understanding of the basics of the gospel at a young age. And then when I was late high school is when, brass tacks, rubber hits the road. And I wanted to uh, make sure this was what I was going to do, be a Christian for real. And so I embarked upon a sort of personal apologetics journey. I don't know if I quite realized exactly that's what it was at the time, to say, is this true? And that's not how I first had my interest in apologetics, but that certainly was my first deep dive into apologetics, and it really never left, because then eventually I realized some of the stuff I encountered other people needed to know, and it could be helpful for them as well.
Yeah. What I found in my life was that God put certain people in my life, and at the time, specifically one person who was Muslim, very good friend, but I would wonder over and over, like, why am I arguing these cases? I wasn't very strong Christian, and if I'd have been speaking with a Christian, I may well have argued an Islamic point. Like, I just liked arguing, really. And all of those things, when I look back, when I got to Speaker's Corner, I was like, oh, that's why I've been arguing with a Muslim for 5 years. Oh, right, that was the reason I read the Quran. Because somehow it would be like Romans 8:28, it would be used for the good. So that's that. And did you find that, so where you grew up, with, like, were you in a minority as a Christian at school, or was it just kind of atheism and agnosticism, or?
It just, there weren't any strong Christians around that I really remember of when I was in the public schools, but I spent a few years at Christian or private schools, so I had a mixture, and so it depended on what context I was at. But it was rare in the public schools to find anyone in any kind of way public. It wasn't necessarily massive hostility, but there was definitely mockery, ridicule, and lack of interest. And some of the first kind of religious debates I saw actually in high school, the things I was mainly exposed to was actually the 5% style of Islam, which is not really true or proper Orthodox Islam, but that's really what I encountered as far as people saying, well, actually, no, look at this, here's the way to interpret this. That kind of thing was a lot of 5% stuff. So that is some of the first stuff I really encountered, a 5%er theology and general Afrocentric views of history.